Hello students, I am Mr. A. Wahid sir from NGM Public School. Today I am going to teach the mathematics of class 9, chapter 2, polynomials. Students, already I sent the notes of this chapter in your group. Go and learn the notes. But now I am going to solve some problems from the exercises of polynomials. Let's come to the exercise 2.1. Exercise 2.1. Students, the first question, it says that which of the following expressions are polynomials in one variable and which are not? How can we say that is it a polynomial or not? Then students, listen me. If an expression a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus a n x power n, where a n is not equal to 0, is called a polynomial. Here students, a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus plus a n x power n, where a n is not equal to 0 is called a polynomial. That means we have to find that the given question where 4x square minus 3x plus 7, is it a polynomial in one variable or not? One variable means, here look here, we have only one variables in every terms. Here a1x, a2x square, there is also x, a n x power n, there is also x. It means we use only one variables everywhere. So we can say that the given expressions are the polynomials in one variable. Here a0, a1, a2, an are called coefficients. Yeah, these are the coefficients of the variables. These are the coefficients of the variables. Did you get it? Now move to the exercise. Question number 1, 4x square minus 3x plus 7. Right here, 4x square minus 3x plus 7. Is it a polynomial in one variable or not? Students, look here, we have the variables x, also there x. It means it has a variable x in each terms and also a constant term is here. It means yes, it is a polynomial of one variable. It is a polynomial of one variable. Look the other question, that is x square y plus root 2, y square plus root 2. Students, is it a polynomial of one variable? Then we can say yes. Here y square, here is only one variable, there is no any other variable here. That means yes, it is also a polynomial of one variable. But look the question number 5, that is x power 10 x power 10 plus y power 8 y power 3 plus t power 50. Students, now tell me, is it a polynomial in one variable? Then we can say yes, it is a polynomial, but not one variable. It is a polynomial of three variables, x, y and t. X, y and t. So we can say yes, it is a polynomial, but it has three variables. Yeah. Now, what will we say about the question number 3 and 4? There is 3 root 2 t plus t root 2. 3 root t plus t root 2. Students, in a polynomial, the degree should be in a whole number. But in the given question, the degree is not in a whole number. That's why we can say that both 3 root 2 plus t root 2 and y plus 2 by y are not a variable in not a polynomial in one variable. Yeah. Now come to the next point, the next question, that is question number 2. We have to write the coefficients of x square in each of the following. Two plus x square plus x. 2 plus x square plus x. We have to write the coefficients each of one. Yeah, 2 plus x square plus x, it means we have to find out the coefficient of x square. What will be the coefficient of x square? Coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square. It means we have to find out x square with which number it is multiplied by, or the multiple of x square. That is, there is no any number, that means it is multiplied with 1. So we can say that the coefficient of x square is 1. And similar, in the second one, that is -1, and the next one, that is pi by 2, and the next one, there is no any coefficients because there is no x square. Is it okay? Now students, move to the next question, that is question number 3. Give one example each of a binomial of degree 35 and of a monomial of degree 100. Students, in the notes already I told there that the types of polynomials. There are we classify it in two ways, that is according to terms and according to degrees. According to terms, there are three types of polynomials: monomial, binomial and trinomial. Yeah, monomial, binomial and trinomial. According to terms, the first one is monomial, second one is binomial, and third one is trinomial. Monomial means a polynomial of only one term, a polynomial of only one term. Yeah, that is like 2x, 5y minus 3z. These are the monomial. Binomial means an expression where it has two terms. Yeah, like 2x plus 5. Here we have two terms. 3y plus z. We have also two terms there. And in trinomial, 2x plus y plus 3. Here we have three terms, 2x, y and 3. All of these three are the independent terms. That's why we can say here we have three terms. And the given expression is trinomial. This one is binomial and this one is monomial. So students, we have to write a binomial of degree 35. That means we can write it x power 35 plus any number you can write 5. Here we have this one is binomial, but the degree of this variable is 35. What is given in our question. And of a monomial of degree 100. Monomial means there should be only one term, or 3x power 100. It means this one is monomial, but the degree of this variable is 100. Now students, move to the next question, that is question number 4. Yeah, write the degree of each of the following polynomials. Students, now according to degree, we have some polynomials. The first one is constant polynomial. Second one is linear polynomial. Third one is quadratic polynomial. Fourth one is cubic polynomial. And the fifth one is biquadratic polynomial. It means we are given here 5 polynomials according to degree. Constant polynomial means a polynomial of degree 0. A polynomial of degree 0. That is called constant polynomial. Or you can say zero polynomial. Here we have linear polynomial. Linear polynomial, that means a polynomial of degree 1. Quadratic polynomial, a polynomial of degree 2. And this one is very important, and the form of quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c. Yeah, here linear polynomial you can write ax plus b. Cubic polynomial you can write ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. And this polynomial biquadratic, it means it has 4 as a power. Ax power 4 plus bx cube plus cx square plus dx plus e. And this means a power 0 or ax power 0. You can write a only or 0. Yeah, x power 0 means 1. That's why a into 1 equal to a. Yeah. Now students, these are the types of polynomials according to degree. Degree means the highest power given in the polynomial. The highest power given in the polynomial. It means quadratic polynomial has degree 2, cubic polynomial has degree 3, and the biquadratic have degree 4. These are the types of polynomials. Now we have the question, write the degree of each of the following polynomials. It means we have to find out that which one is the highest degree in the given expression. That is 5x cube plus 4x square, 5x cube plus 4x square plus 7. Students, now tell me, what should be the degree of this polynomial? What should be the degree of this polynomial? Look here in the question. Here we have 2 degrees, 3 and 2. But which one is the highest? That is 3. So the degree of the polynomial 5x cube plus 4x square plus 7 is 3. Did you get it? You should find out the highest degree, highest power. That will be the degree of this expression. Now, classify the following as linear, quadratic and cubic polynomials. We have to find out which one is linear polynomial, which one is quadratic polynomial, or which one is cubic polynomial. So students, x square plus x. The question is x square plus x. X square plus x. Now tell me, the given equation is, the given expression is linear, or the given polynomial is in quadratic or in cubic. It means we have a degree 2. We have a degree 2. That means it is a quadratic. It is a quadratic polynomial. It is a quadratic polynomial. Yeah. The next one, there is x minus x cube. X minus x cube. It means the highest power is 3. Highest power is 3. It means it is a cubic polynomial. It is a cubic polynomial. Yeah. Now students, move to the next question, next exercise. That is question exercise number 2.3. 2.3. Exercise 2.3. Yeah. Find the remainder when x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1 is divided by x plus 1. Is divided by x plus 1. Students, already I sent you the notes. In the notes, already I written there about the remainder theorem. About the remainder theorem. It means let p of x be any polynomial of degree greater than or equal to 1, and let a be any real number if p of x is divided by the linear polynomial x minus a, then the remainder is a. Then the remainder is P of A. Yeah, did you get it? Now we have a question, that is we have to find out the remainder. Question number 1, x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1. Yeah, let P of x is equal to x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1, and g of x is equal to x plus 1. X plus 1. Yeah. Now students, if g of x equal to x plus 1, it means the remainder should be 0. Then we can write it as x plus 1 equal to 0. Then x equal to minus 1. X equal to minus 1. And put the value of this x. Put the value of this x here in this polynomial. We will get x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1. Put the values of x, that is 1 cube plus 3 into 1 square plus 3 into minus 1 plus 1. We will get minus 1 plus 3 minus 3 plus 1. It means the remainder is 0. The remainder is 0. Or you can divide it. Through the division method. Did you get it? Now question number 2, that is x cube minus ax square plus 6x minus a is divided by x minus a. You can solve this question by division method also, and through the remainder theorem, that is x cube minus ax square plus 6x minus a. Yeah, let p of x of this question is x cube minus ax square plus 6x minus a, and g of x, it means through which we have to divide it, that is x minus a. We have to use the same theory, that is x minus a is equal to 0, then x is equal to a. Now we put the value of x in this polynomial. Yeah, x cube minus ax square plus 6x minus a. Put the value of a, x, in each of the place of x. A power 3 minus a into a square plus 6 into a minus a, or we will get a cube minus a cube plus 6a minus a. Yeah, we get here 5a. It means the remainder of this polynomial, when we divide by x minus a, we will get 5a. Yeah, students, here one more question is there, that is check whether 7 plus 3x is a factor of 3x cube plus 7x or not. Yeah, if any of the polynomial, linear polynomial or polynomial is a factor of the other polynomial, then the remainder should be 0. It means if we divide the polynomial 3x cube plus 7x by 7 plus 3x, if the remainder comes 0, it means that's the factor of 3x cube plus 7x, otherwise it is not. So let's we should divide this one by division method or by the remainder theorem. Yeah, let's 3x plus 7, 3x plus 7, 3x plus 7 or 7 plus 3x, yeah, equal to 0. 3x equal to minus 7, x equal to minus 7 by 3, x equal to minus 7 by 3. Yeah, we have to put the value of x in the next polynomial which is given here, 3x cube plus 7x, that is 3x cube plus 7x. Yeah, now we have to put the value of x in this polynomial. What will we get? 3 into minus 7 by 3 power 3 plus 7 into minus 7 by 3. 3 into 7 7 ja 49, 49 7 ja 243, minus 243 by 3, sorry 27 plus minus 49 by 3, yeah, or 3 9 are 27, that means minus 243 by 9 minus 49 by 3. Then what will we get? 9 as LCM, minus 243 minus 3 9 ja 9 9 ja 441. What will we get? Minus 684 by 9. It means the given equation is not a factor, the given polynomial is not a factor of the polynomial 3x cube plus 7x, 3x cube plus 7x. It is okay. Now move to the next question. Next exercise, that is exercise number 3.3. Determine which of the polynomials has x plus 1 a factor. हमें ये पता करना है कि ये जो दिया हुआ जो पोलिनोमियल्स है इसमें x प्लस 1 किसका फैक्टर है. अगर किसी भी दिया हुआ पोलिनोमियल का फैक्टर अगर x प्लस 1 है, इट मीन्स when we divide the given polynomial by x plus 1, the remainder should come 0. ठीक है, यानी जब हम उसको डिवाइड करेंगे x plus 1 से तो उसका रिमाइंडर होना चाहिए 0. Then we can say that the given polynomial is a factor, x plus 1 is factor. Yeah, so now come to check this one. x cube plus x square plus x. Now start from here. X plus 1 is a factor, that means the remainder should be 0. So x equal to minus 1. Now write down the polynomial given, x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. We have to put the value of x. We have to put the value of x, that is minus 1. What will we get? Minus 1 cube plus minus 1 square plus minus 1 plus 1. What will we get? Minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1. It means the remainder comes 0. It means the remainder comes 0. Yeah. So we can say that yes, x plus 1 is a factor of x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. Yeah, did you get it? Now the second question, that is use the factor theorem to determine whether g of x is a factor of p of x in each of the following cases. हमें यहाँ पता करना है कि p ऑफ x का ये जो g ऑफ x है वो फैक्टर है या नहीं है. g of x is a factor of the p of x or not. We have to find it. Yeah, it means सबसे पहले तो हम करेंगे क्या, इसको डिवाइड करके हम लोग चेक कर लेंगे. डिवाइड करके चेक कर लेंगे. चेक इसको आप रिमाइंडर थ्योरम के थ्रू से भी चेक कर सकते हैं और डिवीजन मेथड से भी. तो मैं अभी पहले आपको डिवीजन मेथड से आपको बता रहा हूं, ठीक है, क्योंकि इसके पहले जितना भी हमने बनाया था वो रिमाइंडर थ्योरम मेथड से बनाया था. ठीक है, तो राइट डाउन द p of x is given 2x cube plus x cube x square minus 2x minus 1. Yeah, 2x cube plus x square minus 2x minus 1, and g of x is equal to x plus 1. Let's start with the division method. That x plus 1, 2x cube plus x square minus 2x minus 1. Already you learned how to divide in previous classes. Yeah. Now again we should learn this one, how to divide. Look here, the first term is x and here the first term is 2x power 3. So with which number should we multiply x to get 2x cube? That is 2x square. That is 2x square. Yeah, so now come 2x square into x, we will get 2x cube. Yeah, plus 2x square into 1, it is 2x square. Now change the sign. Plus and minus, minus 2x square minus x square, we will get minus x square because the sign, the 2x square has the minus sign. Minus 2x minus 1. Again, with which number should we multiply x to get minus x square? That is minus x. What will we get? Minus x square, minus into plus, minus x 1 ja x. Again change the sign, we will get minus plus minus, it means 2x minus x, we will get x. Sign is minus because this one is greater than this one. Minus 1. Again, through which number should we multiply x to get minus x? It means by minus 1. Minus 1 into x, minus x, minus into plus, minus 1 1 ja 1. Change the sign again. Both of these are cut and we get the remainder 0. It means we can say yes, x plus 1 is a factor of 2x cube plus x square minus 2x minus 1. Did you get it? Now students, we have to find the value of k. We have to find the value of k if x minus 1 is a factor of p of x. Yeah, if x minus 1 is the factor of p of x, it means when we divide the p of x by x minus 1, we will get the remainder 0. Yeah, then what should be the value of k? What should be the value of k? It means when we use the value of x in the place of x, what should be the value of k? We have to find this one. Let's come. P of x is equal to x square plus x plus k, and the g of x through which we have to divide this one is x minus 1. X minus 1, or x minus 1 is a, it is given that the x minus 1 is factor of the p of x. That means when we divide p of x by this one, x minus 1, the remainder should come 0. It means x minus 1 equal to 0, then x equal to 1. Did you get it? Now students, come to find the value of k. We will use the value of x in each term where x is given. X square plus x plus k. When we use the value of this x in each x, we will get the remainder 0. Yeah. Now come, remainder should be 0. So x square, that means 1 square plus 1 plus k equal to 0, or 1 plus 1 plus k equal to 0, or 2 plus k equal to 0, then k is equal to minus 2. Yeah, it means the value of k is minus 2. The value of k is minus 2. Yeah. Now already I told you to how to factorize. Factorize means, students, to find the values of x. Yeah, or we can factorize the given polynomial by mid-term splitting method, which you have already learned in previous classes. Yeah, mid-term splitting method. How to use the mid-term splitting method? Let's come to know that. Yeah. The question is 12x square minus 7x plus 1. 12x square minus 7x plus 1. This one is the question. 12x square minus 7x plus 1. Here, by using the mid-term splitting method, at first we have to find which one is a. A is 12, b is minus 7, and c is 1. Yeah, it means we have to multiply this term with the constant term. This term with the constant term. Yeah, it means 12x स्क्वायर को हम 1 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, जो कांस्टेंट टर्म है उससे मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं. वी विल गेट 12x स्क्वायर इंटू 1. व्हाट विल वी गेट? 12x स्क्वायर. इज इट ओके? नाउ वी हैव टू फाइंड द फैक्टर्स ऑफ दिस टू. अब ये 12x स्क्वायर जो है ना, इसका हमें फैक्टर फाइंड करना है. 2 फैक्टर में फाइंड करना है, और वो फैक्टर ऐसा होना चाहिए कि अगर हम दोनों का प्रोडक्ट फाइंड करते हैं तो इट विल कम 12x स्क्वायर. या इफ वी प्रोडक्ट द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ दिस टू नंबर्स शुड बी 12x स्क्वायर. या तो यहां पर देखिए x स्क्वायर है, दैट मीन्स दोनों साइड में x होना चाहिए. दोनों साइड में अगर x हो जाएगा तो x इंटू एक्स स्क्वायर हो गया. नाउ अब बच गया हमारे 12. तो 12 को हमें इस तरीके से लेना है कि हमें माइनस 7x भी आना चाहिए. दोनों का सम होना चाहिए माइनस 7x, और प्रोडक्ट होना चाहिए 12x स्क्वायर. दैट मीन्स इफ वी टेक माइनस 4 एंड माइनस 3, व्हाट कैन यू से अबाउट दिस? माइनस 4x इंटू माइनस 3x, दैट विल बी 12x square, and also minus 4x plus minus 3x, it will minus 7x. Did you get? Now put 12x square as its on place, and we have to split this one minus 7x as minus 4x minus 3x plus 1. Minus 4x minus 3x plus 1, and divide it into 2 groups. Now take the common factors from the first one. What will be the common factor of this one? That is 4x. It will come 3x minus 1. 4x into 3x, it will come 12x square. Also 4x into 1 minus 4x. Also here minus 1, we will get 3x minus into plus minus 1. The factors are 4x minus 1 into 3x minus 1. 3x minus 1. It means already we factorized this one. Already we factorized this one to get its factors. Yeah, students. Now come to the next question. That is fifth number. Here is also we have to factorize, but here it is given 4 terms. We have given 4 terms. X cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. Yeah. For the questions having 4 terms, we should use this method. The question is x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. We should use the different methods here also. Yeah, we have to find out the factors of 2. Factors of 2. Factors of 2. This will be minus plus 1 माइनस प्लस 2. इसके जो फैक्टर्स है वो -1 भी हो सकता है, +1 भी हो सकता है, -2 भी हो सकता है, +2 भी हो सकता है. दिस मीन्स इसके 2 फैक्टर्स हो गए. अब हमें करना क्या है, यहाँ पर वैल्यू पुट करना है यहाँ पर x का, एक बार -1 में एक बार प्लस में. अगर रिमाइंडर 0 आ गया तो हमें पता करना है किसका जो रिमाइंडर है वो 0 आ रहा है, उससे हमें उससे हमें डिवाइड करके तब उसका हमें फाइंड आउट करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, चलिए यहां पर देखते हैं एक्स क्यूब माइनस 2x स्क्वायर माइनस एक्स प्लस 2. अगर हम इसके जगह पर अगर हम 1 लेते हैं, पहले 1 लेकर बनाएंगे, +1 लेते हैं तो हो जाएगा 1 क्यूब माइनस 2 इंटू 1 स्क्वायर माइनस 1 प्लस 2. व्हाट विल वी गेट? 1 माइनस 2 माइनस 1 प्लस 2, यानी ये 0 आ गया, 0 आ गया. इट मीन्स हमने 1 यूज किया था, यानी x का वैल्यू हमने क्या लिया था, x का वैल्यू हमने क्या लिया था 1. या सो x माइनस 1 इज ए फैक्टर ऑफ एक्स क्यूब माइनस 2x स्क्वायर माइनस एक्स प्लस 2. इसका मतलब हो गया कि अगर हम इसको ट्रांसफर कर देंगे 1 को इधर तो हो जाएगा x माइनस 1 इक्वल टू 0. सो वी कैन से दैट x माइनस 1 इज ए फैक्टर ऑफ एक्स क्यूब माइनस 2x स्क्वायर माइनस एक्स प्लस 2. इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि अगर हम x माइनस 1 से डिवाइड करेंगे इस पोलिनोमियल को तो रिमाइंडर क्या आना चाहिए, 0. रिमाइंडर क्या आना चाहिए, 0. या तो चलिए अब हम लोग इसका रिमाइंडर डिवाइड करके रिमाइंडर फाइंड आउट करते हैं. ठीक है, यहां ध्यान दीजिएगा, x माइनस 1 से डिवाइड करेंगे, एक्स क्यूब माइनस 2x स्क्वायर माइनस एक्स प्लस 2. देन सेम डिवीजन मेथड यूज कर लेंगे. यहां पर हम लोग एक्स स्क्वायर से करेंगे, we will get x क्यूब माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर. ठीक है, तो साइन चेंज करेंगे, व्हाट विल वी गेट, ये तो कट गया, बचेगा माइनस प्लस माइनस माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस एक्स प्लस 2. अगेन अगर हम माइनस एक्स से करते हैं तो इजीली माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस इंटू माइनस प्लस एक्स 1 जा एक्स होगा. प्लस माइनस ये तो कट गया, बचेगा क्या, माइनस 2x प्लस 2. अगर हम इसको -2 से करते हैं व्हाट विल वी गेट, -2x माइनस इंटू माइनस प्लस 2. द रिमाइंडर कम्स 0. रिमाइंडर क्या आ गया, 0 आ गया. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स we have to factorize. It means x minus 1 into x square minus x minus 2 is a factor of x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. ठीक है, तब नाउ फैक्टराइज x square minus x minus 2 by mid term splitting method. चलिए अब हम इसको मिड टर्म स्प्लिटिंग मेथड से इसको हम लोग फैक्टराइज करके देखते हैं. ठीक है, चलिए इधर का हो गया. नाउ बाय यूजिंग द मिड टर्म स्प्लिटिंग मेथड वी शुड फैक्टराइज दिस वन. व्हाट विल वी गेट? द फैक्टर्स आर x minus 1 into x square minus x minus 2 या x minus 1 into, अब हमें ये जो नंबर है ना इसको फैक्टराइज करना है. ठीक है, तो इसके हो जाएंगे एक्स स्क्वायर इंटू 2x स्क्वायर. दैट मीन्स वी हैव टू यूज द सेम प्रोसेस. 2x स्क्वायर हो गया, इसके फैक्टर्स लेंगे x, इधर भी लेंगे x. ठीक है, लेकिन माइनस एक्स आना चाहिए ना. ठीक है, तो हो जाएगा अगर मैं यहाँ पर ले लूँ माइनस 2x और यहाँ पर प्लस x, तो माइनस इंटू प्लस माइनस 2x स्क्वायर हो गया, माइनस 2x स्क्वायर हो गया, एंड माइनस 2x प्लस x इट इज माइनस x. सो x स्क्वायर माइनस 2x प्लस x माइनस 2 वी हैव टू यूज दिस वन एंड डिवाइड इट इनटू टू ग्रुप्स. x minus 1 x into x minus 2 plus 1 into x minus 2. Yeah, so the factors are x minus 1, x minus 2, x plus 1 and x minus 2. Yeah, did you get it? So use this, yeah, and find out the factorize of the given polynomials. Is it okay, students? So now for your work, learn the notes what are given as the identities. Already I have divided it into two groups, the quadratic identities and the cubic identities. Learn the identities first and then we will solve the questions next time. Thank you.